Hi there, and welcome to this lesson on how to play Bulerías with one simple but essential chord. What is that chord, you ask? It's A major. You might be used to playing A major with your first finger on the fourth string and your second finger on the third string and your third finger on the second string, like this. And that's okay. But when we're playing Bulerías and a lot of different palos in flamenco, we really need access to our third finger. It needs to be available for things like legato and hammer-ons and all those things. Here, what we're going to do is use our first finger to do a cejilla, that's what we call a little eyebrow or a bar chord, on the fourth and third strings on the second fret. Okay? Then our second finger is going to be on the second fret of the second string, like that. Okay? So we've got a little mini bar chord, and we got our second finger placed on the C sharp here on the second string on the second fret. There we have, once again, like I said, access to our third finger. Okay, so for what I want you to do is do this. I want you to strike down with your index finger and do a golpe at the same time. How do you do that? At the same time that you strike your index finger down, you're going to drop your hand down, making contact with your anillo finger, your A finger, on the face of the guitar. This is the motion. This is what it looks like. You're going to do that 10 times. Now after you've done that movement, downward index with the golpe on the A finger, upward stroke with the index finger is your next move. Together, they're like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Just do that over and over again till you hear that golpe at the same time as your index finger down. Now exercise number 2, we get into the nitty-gritty of the Bulerías. And if you've seen my last video on the soleares, it's the same beat, 12/8. The first 3 beats that we'll play are down, down with index, and down index again with a golpe with the A finger. And we do that again, down, down, down. So those are 6 beats, down, 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 down. Then the next little set of 3 beats are down, so if you see that, that was down, golpe, the second beat, and the third beat, down, index. Then on the fourth set of 3 little beats, we have down with golpe, and then down, 2, and then down, golpe. Once again, down, golpe, no golpe, with golpe. Then the next 3 little beats are down, 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 just like before on the very beginning of the last measure. Again, down, 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 and then down, down, and then we have arqueado. Now you can do this with 3 fingers, down, 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 up, or 4 fingers, down, 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 up. Once again, down, 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 up. After that, we have a golpe just by itself. That's on beat 12. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do it again, slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we repeat. That's exercise number 2. Let's move on to exercise number 3. Here we have the same movements. This time we're adding an extra index up in between those downward notes that we're striking. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now here's a tip on the sound quality that I want you to have for exercise number 3. The first 3 notes sound rather springy. You hear a lot of the bass notes. You get that sound by doing this. You take your thumb and you anchor it to the 6th string, curl it like this, so that you can get underneath the A string with your index finger, like this. You're literally going to make contact with your index finger and your thumb, like this. Okay, so for those first three notes, they have an accent to them. 1, 2, 3. The rest of the notes afterwards, where you're playing down, up, down, up, down, up, they're not as heavily accented. They're going to be more like those strums, like this. Pretty relaxed as compared to the first three. So let's give it a try. Exercise number 3, the first 3 notes, 1, 2, 3. The third note has a golpe. And then after that, then we start our strumming pattern with down, up, down, up, down, up with the index finger. And just repeat. Start slow and work your way up. If you have any questions, go hit me up over at patreon.com/flamenco4you and get started there to get all the tabs and backing tracks that you need.
For more information and to receive free materials, news updates, and more, subscribe to Ben's newsletter at flamenco4you.com.
You're going to do that 10 times. That's what I'd like you to do. Do it.